So we have finally arrived at the subjunctive. This lesson will only cover the regular conjugations of the present subjunctive. As for the uses of the present subjunctive, that will be covered in several separate video lessons. As another reminder, you should already be aware of the subject pronouns and which ones are first, second, and third person, and which ones are singular and plural. So the first thing to know is that the subjunctive is a mood, not a tense. There are three moods in the Spanish language: the indicative, which refers to factual statements and descriptions; the subjunctive, which deals with desires, doubts, wishes, conjectures, possibilities, unknown, the abstract, and emotions; and there is also the imperative mood, which deals with commands. Tenses express when an action takes place, such as the past, present, or future. Moods express the attitude of the subject towards what they are saying, such as a statement of fact, desire, or a command. In the previous lessons, the present, imperfect, preterite, future, and conditional all fall under the indicative mood. And just like tenses, the subjunctive mood also has its own verb conjugations. So again, you should be aware of the three Spanish verb groups, AR, ER, and IR. And as I have said many times, each group of verbs have their own endings depending on the tense, mood, and subject being used. So to conjugate a verb in the present subjunctive, we again will simply remove the infinitive ending and add the ending respective to the subject being used, just like in the present, imperfect, or preterite. So the present subjunctive endings for AR verbs are es, hemos, eis, en. And you should notice that with the exception of the first person singular yo ending, the present subjunctive verb endings for AR verbs are identical to the ER present tense endings. So we use the AR verb hablar, we remove the infinitive AR ending, and this gives us the stem hable. And then to this stem we add the respective present subjunctive endings we see above: hablé, hables, hable, hablemos, habléis, hablen. ER and IR verbs share one set of present subjunctive endings. The endings are a, as, a, amos, ais, an. So you should notice that with the exception of the yo ending, the first person singular, the present subjunctive endings for ER and IR verbs are identical to present tense AR verb endings. So we use the ER verb comer, we remove the infinitive ER ending, giving us the stem com, and then to this stem we add the respective endings we see above for the present subjunctive: coma, comas, coma, comamos, comais, coman. For the IR verb vivir, we remove the infinitive IR ending, giving us the stem vive. And then to this stem, we add the respective present subjunctive endings again: viva, vivas, viva, vivamos, vivais, vivan. And of course, there are irregular verbs which do not follow the usual pattern of simply removing the infinitive endings and then adding the respective present subjunctive endings afterwards. But we will cover irregular present subjunctive verbs in Unit 3. And that covers the basics of the subjunctive mood as well as the regular present subjunctive conjugations. As I said, the uses of the present subjunctive will be covered in several separate video lessons. As I always say, if you could please share this video series with your friends and teachers, I would very much appreciate that. And that is all for now, so until next time.